Okay, I'm going to do something really, really dumb. I'm going to play a Railjack Solo, and I'm just going to not do anything and demonstrate the power of the crew. So, here we are in Flexor, Green Veil space with the Shield of Ire and Mag Prime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to my tactical menu and I'm going to assign some roles. I'm going to tell one of them to be a pilot, engineer, and a gunner. So in doing so, one of us is now running up here, as you can see, to become the pilot. Fantastic, and the pilot is actually now going out and doing some stuff. Great. I'm going to take over a side gun. And generally speaking, you can see that the Railjack is actually attacking other enemy fighters, like this one. This one's actually getting hit. Fantastic. Now obviously the Railjack crew are not going to be fighting fighters as efficiently as, say, a team of actual players. So for example, a team of actual players would have access to, well, if they have energy that is, things such as battle avionics, like so. But the team will still be able to actively attack enemies. Now, it seems to me that if you happen to be in the Railjack, they are more inclined to try and get you to the objective. But when you're outside of the Railjack, as you can see here, they are now more inclined to sort of hang around and try to kill as many enemy fighters as possible. So, it is because of this that I am not necessarily worried about this idea that if Railjack missions involved you actually having to leave the Railjack to do, say, the defense mission, but the Railjack was not invulnerable, I am not convinced that that would be an issue for solo players. Why? Because Commander Intrinsics exists. And if you have really high level Commander Intrinsics, guess what? You'll be able to solo everything fine. And that is the entire point of Commander Intrinsics to begin with. So that's basically this demonstration right here. As you can see, the Railjack is attacking enemy fighters. Enemy fighters, of course, unable to really do a whole lot to the Railjack as well. I think this is going to be okay. So imagine, if you will, that you were doing a Corpus defense mission, but your Railjack was still vulnerable. But you had a crew. And so part of your crew was sitting in your Railjack doing this, piloting the Railjack, shooting enemy fighters. Great! Awesome! And the rest of your team is doing the defense mission. I think that is the perfect way to make, or rather to integrate normal missions into Railjack missions, which is in fact the goal. Right now, in Corpus Railjack, we have this insane idea where the Corpus part, or the Railjack part of the Railjack mission is pretty much left entirely alone, in favor of just more integration. Somewhat forced integration, not necessarily the best kind of integration, in my opinion. So let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Do you believe that the inclusion of Commander Intrinsics alone should solve 99% of all complaints to do with this supposedly absurd idea where apparently the people who want to play solo are still finding it difficult? Let me know in the comments. A perfect example of what is a good mission design for Railjack is basically a loot cave. So for example, I'm going to go over to this loot cave right here. And in doing so, I'm going to jump out of the pilot seat. By jumping out of the pilot seat, Bethel, who I had originally told to become the pilot, will eventually return to being a pilot. In fact, they are in fact still being assigned the pilot role, so they will return to becoming a pilot soon. But in the meantime, I am completely and utterly fine. I have no concerns whatsoever with the Railjack potentially getting destroyed, or the Railjack just basically not doing anything, provided there are enemies nearby. So that's pretty much the idea of what I would call a perfect mission structure for Railjack missions. If you want to include more normal gameplay, basically integrated much more into it by giving the Railjack more to do in that regard. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more Railjack action, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye!